I'm done. I'm out of commish. No longer dating. It's me, the cats, and 8 more, a one-way ticket to Guam. That's it.
You guys, I just went on a first date, and this man told me everything that I wanted to hear, and I'm terrified.
Why is it so freaking hard? I'm not asking for much. I'm only asking for one human.
And with that, the 2023 season comes to an end. Good night.
Well, it looks like the lesbian divorce rate is still going at an all-time high, and it's only getting worse and worse for lesbian couples out here. We got a woman here discussing the day that she went to go sign the papers and finally get a divorce from the woman she thought was going to rescue her from men. Let's get into it.
I signed my divorce papers today, and the only way I know how to deal with serious things is through humor, so let's talk about it. First of all, nothing about divorce is actually that freaking humorous. Somebody has to move out, somebody has to rebuild, somebody has to start over, somebody has to do all of the things. It's not that fun. 10 out of 10 don't recommend. So, something they don't tell you, all of you future divorcees out there. You have to sign your paperwork in front of a notary. So unless you have a notary in your family, a random UPS notary is going to watch you sign these divorce papers. I already knew this because I had to sign the separation papers, and the separation papers had to be signed in front of a notary. So I was like, you know what? I'm walking in here to slay. Did my makeup full face. Full face. Because I was like, I'm about to look divorce in the eye and say, you can't get me. Divorce looked back and said, but I got you. I walk in, boom, set the papers on the desk. Hey, I'm here to sign these. I need the notary. Notary comes out, little Spanish woman, sweet as can be. She looks me in the eye, I look her in the eye. She looks at the papers, she looks back at me, and I know that she's realized that these are divorce papers. She takes a deep breath. So then I take a deep breath. She hands me a pen. I go to sign. The pen doesn't work. As soon as I see the pen's not working, my hand starts to shake. I'm feeling the lump in my throat. I know it's coming. It's emotions. I look at her. I say, this pen doesn't work. As I begin to speak, first tear drops. I know. This is going to be a doozy.
Why these ladies don't be thinking they're gonna cry the day of the divorce? Like, you might shed a tear. Why did you put on all this makeup? Bring some napkins. It's okay.
She hands me another pen. I go to sign. Apparently no pens in the UPS store work because that one also doesn't work. Now she's looking at me. I'm looking at her. We're looking at each other, and she knows. Boom. Waterworks. Snot. Eyes crying. I expected this to be happening quickly. It's going slower than I expected, and I can no longer hold it together. She hands me the third pen. Finally, works. Sign the paper. Immediately, when I finish the S on Williams, torrential downpour. Have never cried so hard in my life. My mascara is running into my lip gloss. I look like something out of a horror film. Gasping for air because, of course, I start hyperventilating. The lady comes around, touches my shoulder and says, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Why don't you go to the restroom? I'm like, what a good idea. Let me go to the restroom and collect myself. Turn to go to the restroom. Open the door. Your fellow UPS employee, ma'am, is on the toilet, taking a dump and looking at their phone. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. He screams, grabs the door, closes the door shut. I'm sitting hysterical. Turn to look back at her. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. She goes, and I quote, "It's just not your day." The last year and a half in therapy could not have prepared me for this. So then I get home. And if there's no one at your home after you sign those papers, that silence is the loudest silence you'll ever hear. The loudest. So I'm like, gotta get something to drown out this noise. Where's that really expensive bottle of wine that I had in my fridge? The bottle of wine that I in fact had already been drank. So the bottle of wine I had left, $4.99 from Target, tastes like sparkling communion. At least I know the Lord is with me today.
Now, even though she just made that sound very depressing and sad, you know this is her first divorce, because if she don't know, divorces are way more stressful and drama-filled than this. I wish she would have talked more about the difference between a relationship between a woman or a man, but in a previous video that she did, she bragged about how much easier it would be in a relationship with a woman than it would be with a man. Relationships are all the same. Women need to stop running to same-sex relationships looking for different outcomes.
I'm telling you people right now, okay? I'm done. I'm out of commish. No longer dating. It's me, the cats, and 8 more, a one-way ticket to Guam. That's it, okay? I mean it. I can't do it anymore. A guy will love bomb and be like, why don't you trust me? Why are you so guarded? Are you motherfucking kidding me? Nowadays, to date, you need special forces training. And I mean it. Is that even a thing? I don't know. But it's insane out there, okay?
You guys, I just went on a first date, and this man told me everything that I wanted to hear, and I'm terrified. So this guy is like, what are you looking for? And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, so I'm just telling him, like, somebody positive, somebody ambitious, somebody that is kind, the standard. And I'm like, well, what are you looking for? And he tells me that he, it wants a feminine woman, someone who, wants to be led and isn't a boss babe and doesn't want to stay, or, doesn't want to go to work, wants to stay at home with the kids and be a wife. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's what I want to do. And that's what I've been looking for. And now that I finally found a guy that said that, I'm like, what's the catch? What's the catch? I'm sick in the head. You guys, I'm sick in the head. I don't know. I'm so confused. Like, he is 40, though. I think that's part of it. Like, if this guy was, like, 32 or 34 and was saying this, I maybe would be like, this is amazing, like, all in. But I'm like, why are you saying this? Why are you 40? Why are you still single? He's never been married, not divorced, no kids, nothing. Am I the problem?
That's how a lot of these women end up getting scammed. This may be obviously a Chad who just know how to say the right things and also good at love bombing. But do you guys see how emotional a woman will get right away once she meet the right man and he says everything that she wants to hear? These women always set themselves up to be scammed or end up as single moms.
I'm sorry, but there must be one man. Just one. What's the population of the UK? However many people that is, there must be one person out of all of them that is just a normal, nice guy. Why is it so freaking hard? I'm not asking for much. I'm only asking for one human. Just where are you? What are you doing with your life? Make yourself fucking known. Please. Just one person. That's all I'm asking for. One normal, not taps person. Preferably long hair and tattoos. But that's really all I'm asking for at this point. Because I can't be asked to put up any other requirements. Because it just narrows it down. And it just makes it even harder to find one normal human being, for Christ's sake.
There's plenty of good men out here. The problem is you probably friend zoned him years ago, or you probably cheated on him in high school or college and you ran the guy off and you lost him. The men that you are looking for are probably a thing of the past now, ma'am.
I feel sorry for any man that talks to me in 2024 because I am a villain now. You know when you've been hurt so much that I am now numb. Even one idiot tried Merry Christmas himself into my life yesterday. And it's like what I done to him was just so unnecessary. I didn't need to respond. I kept telling him, oh, I'm currently cooking. Can you call me in 5 minutes? And he was like, oh, I can't wait. He's messaging me like, I can't wait for us to talk, for us to catch up, to resolve this. And then when I finally spoke to him, I was like, yeah, I really missed him. Midway through the conversation, I blocked him. Why did I do that? Why did I make him wait hours to finally talk to me? And then when I spoke to him, I blocked him as he was talking. Like literally, you know when you put airplane mode, and then I blocked him. 2024, you cannot hurt someone that's numb. So, you know, good luck.
It's okay, lady. It's something that a lot of you women do to sabotage a lot of relationships before they even start. Then later on in life, they look around and say they play victim and act like every man they met was a bad man, when the reality is they just ended up blocking or friend zoning these men over something small as hell. But anyways, that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the story that the lesbian woman told when she went to go sign her divorce papers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching to the end. I will see you guys in the next one.